Welcome back to Montana this morning, 6:12, and a very familiar face. People still ask me about all the time. Longtime Q2 news anchor Gus Koernig is with us this morning. Good to have you here.
Here we are again.
It had to be something pretty important to bring you from the sunshine down in Arizona all the way up here.
Where my neighbors are complaining about how cold it is because it's getting into the 30s at night. I said, folks, I'm not going to see 30 for a few days.
That's for sure.
Good to be here.
Yes.
I'm doing a book signing at Barnes & Noble this Saturday, which is tomorrow, from 2 to 6 p.m.
All right.
For The Redemption of Lonnie Tate, which, hi, there it is, which is doing well.
Okay. It's an action novel that you wrote with another gentleman, and for years everybody knows you as a news writer, but this is your chance to move into fiction.
This is fun.
Yeah. This
is a lot of fun. I joke, but not really, that if I'm having a tough day, I can come home, sit down at the computer, and have Lonnie beat up some bad guys. It makes demands on different writing skills. I still use some of the same sorts of things that I've done, you know, keeping sentences short, hearing it in my ear so that people will get that as they're reading it. But you know, creating the characters, and I'd heard writers talk about this before I wrote a novel, and it's true. I put Lonnie in circumstances, and then I see what he does, and I write that, and Lonnie leads it. I can't tell you how that happens, but trust me, it does.
And it's as good to read as it is to have Gus talk about how he wrote the book as well. You wrote it with another gentleman. You're working on yet a sequel to this one.
The Hunted is what it's called, and Lonnie's responsibilities within the arms brokerage that he goes to work for. When he figures his life is pretty well spun out, as The Redemption of Lonnie Tate begins in present day. Lonnie's working as a security guard at a theme park. Not how he figured he'd go out. And then I guess he's kind of like Michael Corleone in The Godfather Part 3. Thought he was done, but they pull you back in.
Let's go ahead and take a look. I got a graphic here to show you. Gus will be at Barnes & Noble from 2 to 6 until tomorrow afternoon. You can learn more about the book, pick up a copy there, or go to Amazon.com and also just catch up with Gus and find out what's going on. It's good to have you here.
Good to be here. Good to be here. Yeah, I was thinking you and I have been doing this sort of thing together now for going on 32 years.
Yeah, well, I'm feeling a little older right about now, Gus.
Well, there's a lot of that going around.
Well, thank you for being here.
Thank you.
It's always
Appreciate
good to see you.
Always a treat, Ed.
Got more after this on Montana This Morning.